2, 3. Okay guys, so we're gonna go through my wash day routine step by step. So I'm still working with semi-straight but really dirty now hair. So because it's so dry, I want to add moisture in before I wash it. So I'm going to do my deep conditioner first. But I'm going to start by doing a mist, just a light mist all around my head. So that I'm already adding moisture that the deep conditioner is going to help me retain. I don't want to saturate it, just wet enough. Best spray bottle ever. I love how it mists. Okay. All right. So these are the ingredients that are going to go into my deep conditioner. We have the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moist. That's the one I was trying to explain in the other video, and I kept saying it's purple, but I couldn't remember. That's the conditioner that I like. Then we have this coconut oil formula deep conditioning protein pack, some bamboo extract, some hibiscus, some amla powder, and some honey. Each of the powders we use about a teaspoon each and mix it in with the 2 conditioners and the honey. And some argan oil. So I'm going to mix that up and then show you what it looks like. So I warmed up the argan oil just because I feel like it helps the powders to dissolve quicker. So I'm going to add all 3 powders to this mixture and then pour it in with the 2 conditioners and stir. All right. So as you see, I spilled a little bit of the powder in, but that's fine because I'm going to mix it anyway. So now this is the amla, the bamboo, and the hibiscus all mixed in with the argan oil. I'm just going to pour that over the conditioner. Don't be alarmed by the coloring because it's not going to really leave any lasting color on your hair, I would assume, unless you have like blonde hair or gray. But even on my gray hair, I've never experienced color staining. So forgot something. I need to go ahead and add in the honey. Okay, so now I'm gonna add in a good amount of honey. Now, although I'm a vegan and I don't eat honey, I do use it in my deep conditioner because it's a humectant and it helps to retain moisture. So I know that that's not, I know that that's faux pas in the vegan community, but don't tar and feather me, guys. Just a little bit of honey. And so basically, that's what the deep conditioner looks like. All right, so because I have hair that loves to tangle, it doesn't matter how much you detangle it, it wants to go. So I wash and deep condition my hair in sections. So right now I'm going to do everything with my finger detangle. So I have the conditioner in my hand. I like to start at the bottom and work my way up to ensure that all my strands are covered with the deep conditioner. And I'm going to do some finger detangling here. The good thing is, because I'm starting off on straight hair, the detangling process is not that intricate because it's for the most part already pretty detangled. And I twist my hair down, as you can see. I do borrow from other sections just to keep the twist in place even after it gets wet. Okay. And so I'm going to create twists all over my entire head. I never use sections this big, so I always cut them in half. Okay. Alright. So this process may be a lot for some people. However, it makes the overall process for me much simpler, because if I don't wash and condition my hair in sections, detangling is a nightmare, because once it gets wet, it's got beef with each other. Everybody want to be all balled up and beefed out and don't want to separate, and it's all foolishness. So that I don't just wake up and shave all my hair off because it's wash day, I take the extra step to make sure that it's detangled and it stays that way. And also another good thing about putting my hair in these twists, because I'm going to wash my hair in the twist, is that it keeps the shampoo, since I use a clarifying shampoo, from getting all over all of my strands and robbing it of its moisture. So basically it helps me to clarify my scalp more than my hair. And so it's just a regular twist, and the only difference from twist that you would wear and the twist that I put in my hair for washing is that you borrow from sections just so they don't come apart when you're doing a twist out or a twisted protective style. You never want to borrow. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up and then show you what's next. All right, as you can see, I have all of my sections done. All over my head. So I have some conditioner left, so I don't like to waste. So what I do is I put it on the roots and my edges after I'm done. And sometimes if I feel like I haven't saturated the twist enough, I'll just go ahead and do this. And that way, add the extra conditioner to each section. And so this is basically the same thing I would do if I was pre-pooling. The only difference is I would be just using regular conditioner and detangling my hair, getting it ready for the wash process. But still, in these sections. So as you can see, the hibiscus does leave stains. Like, it's gonna come off my skin, no problem, but and my shirt once I wash it. But make sure you're wearing something that you don't mind if the stain does not come out. So what I do next is I sit under this heated cap. Can you see if it's already on? Yeah, no, you can't see. But so I have it plugged up, it's ready to go. This is the cap that came with it. And then this is just a regular shower cap, and so I like to use both. I like to use both to extra insulate my hair and kind of speed up the process. So I'm going to sit under this for like 15 minutes, and then it's going to be time to wash. So I'll be right back. All right, 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 25 minutes. I normally sit up under the heated cap for anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, but as usual, I'm trying to cut things short because I got somewhere to go. So I'm about to jump in the shower and show you the entire wash day. So 1 second. This is the Aussie Miracle Moist shampoo. I'm gonna put this like on the ends, like on my actual hair, to protect it from this, which is the Selsun Blue natural shampoo that I was telling you about, that I use to clarify my scalp. So, but I don't want it to rip all the moisture, so I apply a light amount of this over my hair before adding this. So I just wanted to tell you what I was using before you can't hear me when I turn the water on. So I take this and I apply it directly to parted areas along the perimeter where I'm just getting scalp. So once I go through and do all the parts, then I kind of rub my fingers in between just to make sure that I'm really getting my scalp. Then I just finger massage my scalp, because again, the whole point is to clarify my scalp. Alright. Now I'm going to rinse and repeat. Generally when I put the clarifying shampoo on the second time, I leave it on long enough, maybe 5 minutes or so, however long it takes me to actually, bathe, or if I have to go do something, just to make sure that it is really sitting on my scalp and removing any dandruff or psoriasis plaques or anything that I might have going on. So I'm going to rinse and repeat. I'll be right back. So now I let the second wash sit for several minutes. I'm going to rinse out, and I just keep rinsing until I'm, one, sure that the water is running clean and that I've gotten all of the soap from my scalp and from my strands. Of the shampoo out my hair. I like to wring it a little bit with my hands before I get out the shower, just to make sure I'm not dripping everywhere. And because I've already done the deep conditioning process, I'm just going to move on to the leave-in process. All right. Let's see if you can hear. It's very clean. Okay. This was the weirdest process. I've never washed my hair fully clothed before, but hey. Okay, so now I'm completely washed. Moving on to deep conditioning and locking in the moisture. Baby, these things are shrunk up. I look like Buckwheat cousin or his mama. Whoo, child. The magic of the natural hair. So for my leave-in, I'm going to use this As I Am leave-in conditioner. And of course, the Black Beauty Essentials Black Mango Hair Butter to seal in the moisture. I don't really have a hairstyle. I'm actually going to put in the leave-in conditioner, seal in the moisture, and I'm probably just going to pull it back into like a low bun so I can get out here and hit these streets. So here we go. Might help if I take the little protective tab off now, wouldn't it? Okay. Yeah, I know it say something about a dime size amount, or yeah, I use as much as I like to saturate my hair because it's gonna be in here for a while. So let's see if we can get a good close up of my curls. So you can see that there's a curl there, but you see all of the frizz on top. And when it dries, baby, the frizz wins the fight, okay? So my hair is still very pliable and easy to run my fingers through. Had I not kept it separated, that would not be the case. All right. And for right now, I'm just gonna twist it down to keep it out the way until I've gotten all of the sections conditioned and buttered. And then I'll take it down to pull it back into the ponytail. take it down. And like I said, pull it into a low burn. Oh, that's what I wanted to show you. So if you look at my twist, as I was saying in the hair clipping video, that when your ends are healthy, it's kind of uniformed all the way to the bottom. Like this one wouldn't even stay twisted. So just wanted to let y'all see that. And then this is my hair with my product on it. Shrinkage is real, but shrinkage is also a sign of healthy hair. So I will take it. Okay. Right. And washing process. This is the amount of hair that I lost. I'm not trying to do nothing fancy. Just pull it back. I think I'm going to, you know what, I'm not. I was going to twist this part so that it doesn't get tangled, but I don't care. I'm just gonna mist it later when I go to get ready to go to sleep so that it doesn't tangle all night and be impossible to style. So let's just, I pulled it back into a ponytail. Nothing fancy, just something where I can go out the house and not have nobody say, oh, she look like who did it and what for, and then I'll style it later. So to show you what the back looks like. I wish my hair dried the same way it looked wet, but we can't all be so lucky. So that was my wash day routine. It was requested by one of the members in our community. So I went ahead and did it just to show you how I do things. Now, as far as me keeping my hair in sections when I wash it, that's not required. You don't have to do that. If your hair isn't a tangle nightmare, don't do it. Wash your hair like you normally would, and then style and process as normal. It's really up to you and what works best for you. This is just what works best for me. I'll probably come back with some sort of paint. Keep this in forever. So I'll let me know. What did you think about my wash process? Do you feel like I'm team too much? Were you able to see exactly what I did? Is there something that you're like, oh, I would love to see you do this? Please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, share. Also, don't forget to hit that notification button. One, you need to be able to know when I got a new video coming out. And sharing is so that we can get more people in our community. So, thanks you guys. I really appreciate it. Hopefully, I'm getting better at this thing. It's a little bit of a rocky start, but hey, we're family. We can be on this journey together. So, I think I'm just gonna put a scarf on until I get exactly where I'm going, because this is gonna dry a hot, frizzy mess. But hey, it is what it is. Put on a cute little headband and some earrings. And this is my look for today. So I'll be back with what's next in this hair journey. All right, thanks loves. See you soon.